Good morning, students. We have already completed Act 2, Scene 1 that took place in Belmont, where Prince of Morocco he comes to try his luck. I hope you remember he gave two very important speeches about his color and his bravery. Now Portia tells him that he can try his luck after dinner, but if he chooses the wrong casket, then there were three conditions attached to it. First, he will never disclose the fact to anyone which casket he chose. Second, never to bother Portia ever again. Number 3, never to marry any other woman throughout his life. Never. He can never ask any woman to marry him. Now these were the three conditions attached. However, Prince of Morocco, he agrees to it, and then later on he tries his luck as well. Now after scene 1, we have another scene here, scene 2. Now this scene again takes place in the street of Venice. We are back to Venice from Belmont. Now here, this is another new person, Lancelot. We'll get introduced to him. Lancelot is Shylock's servant. Please make sure you understand that. He is actually Shylock's servant. At present, he's working for Shylock. However, he wishes to work for Bassanio. He actually loves Bassanio. He wishes to work for him because of his kindness, the way he treats his servants, and all because he gives them uniforms. Whereas being Shylock's servant, he feels that he always starves, he do not get enough food to eat, he do not even get good clothes. Right? Now while he was there on the street, he was thinking, and the way he was thinking, it was quite loud so that the audience can understand his thought process. So Lancelot, there's one big speech on page number 52 where Lancelot is actually thinking. So his thoughts, of course, the way he is talking to himself, we can hear it, right? And from his speech, we will understand that Lancelot is willing to leave Shylock's work, Shylock's job, and run away. He feels that his master, Shylock, is a devil, and that if he stays with the devil, he himself will turn into a devil. He believes that he should be working for Bassanio. That's what he believes in. So he's talking to himself. And that is the most important speech that we'll be doing. It's a pretty long speech, but you'll just have to follow and understand it. Now, while he was talking to himself, there comes an old man, right? Old Gobbo. He is actually Lancelot's father. So he has come from a village, he has come looking for him. He is half blind. He's somewhat blind, because of which he cannot recognize his own son. And his son, the moment he understands that, oh, my father, he is unable to recognize me, he plays a trick on his own father, right? Because he is blind. He tells him that your son, that means he himself, is no more. He is dead. He tries to make his father cry, and later on he apologizes. He feels bad for his father. He tells him what his problem is. He tells his father that he's working for Shylock. He's willing to work for Bassanio. So this whole scene, is about Lancelot, right? Later in the play, we will see that Lancelot is working for Bassanio. That is why they have introduced Lancelot. Now, according to Shakespeare, this should be a funny or a humorous scene. So let's go through it and let's find it out. I hope the base is clear. Now let's proceed with the speeches. Page number 52, right? Please keep your books open so that you understand where I'm reading and which speech I'm going through. Okay, now see, you can see scene 2, Venice, a street. Enter Lancelot. Lancelot. Now this is one speech. I'll explain it in my own words first of all. Then you can do one thing. I'll explain it line by line, and then you can understand it. Here, Lancelot feels that his own conscience is, guiding him, is telling him to run away from Shiloh. He believes that his own conscience is telling him to run away from Shiloh to save his own life. However, he later on believes that, how we have two voices in our heads, we always get two things at the same time. If we are stuck somewhere, we have to make a decision, then we always get options. So same way, Lancelot has got two voices in his head. One is his conscience, the other one is the voice of the devil. Now, his own conscience, Lancelot believes that his conscience will tell him to run away from Shylock and save himself. However, his own conscience is telling him to stay and work for Shylock. His conscience believes that he is the son of an honest man, and being an honest person's man, or being an honest man, he should stay with Shylock, he should stay with his own master and work for him. However, the voice of the devil, the other voice in his head, is telling him that he should run away from Shylock. He should follow his heart. He should not listen to his conscience. He should just run away from Shylock, save his life. So finally, he has got two decisions, whether to stay or to run away. So finally, Lancelot decides that Shylock is a kind of a cruel master, is a devil. So he believes that if, he's working for a devil, he should listen to the devil. Why? Because this devil is giving a friendly advice that is suitable for Lancelot. So rather than listening to his conscience, he listens to the sound or the voice of the devil. Understood? Let's continue with the speech now. Lancelot, if you have any doubt anywhere, you can go through the explanation once again. And if you have problem with any of the particular line or from this speech, you have my WhatsApp number. You can very well message me and I'll help you with it, right? Lancelot, I'll just read it and I'll explain it. Certainly my conscience will serve me to run from the Jew, my master. This is what he believes, that his own conscience will tell him to run away with his own master, from his own master. The fiend is at my elbow. Fiend here means the devil. And tempts me, saying to me. Now what is this devil telling him? He has got conscience at one side and devil at another side. So devil is telling him, good Lancelot, good Gobbo, use your legs, take the start, run away. So devil, the voice of the devil in his head is telling him to run away. My conscience says, and his conscience is saying, no, do not run. Take care, right? No, take heed, be careful. Honest Lancelot, do not run. Scorn running thy heels means do not run away from your master. The act of running away is actually considered a bad thing. Well, the most courageous fiend bids me back. Why? Says the fiend, away says the fiend. So he says, the devil tells me, run away, run away. For the heavens rouse a brave mind, says the fiend, and run. So the devil is telling him to open his mind, think, and just run away from Shylock. Well, my conscience hanging about the neck of my heart says very wisely to me. The conscience that is hanging around his neck is telling him wisely that please do not run away. You are the son of an honest man and an honest woman. You should not run away from your master. Right? And his conscience is telling him that you are being an honest man's son, honest woman's son, budge not. Budge means move not. Please do not go away. My conscience counsels me. Okay, he says, my conscience is counseling me. It's giving me advice, but the devil's voice is more friendly. So I believe that as I'm already working for the devil, I would like to listen to the voice of the devil and the voice of the devil gives me more friendly advice that I should run away from Shiloh. Now I'll continue with this speech in the next video. Thank you.